And while electric vehicles are slowly gaining popularity in the city, more youngsters are seen opting for electric bikes thanks to their cost-cutting and green traits. There are several new variants that have come out in the market, and the city's youngsters have welcomed it with open arms.
People in the city have been complaining about the increasing pollution day after day, and added to their woes are the rising expenses. While there are several measures opted by people to solve their problems, one remedy that caught our attention is using electric bikes. Several Bengalurians have started using electric bikes to commute around. It's cheap and pollution-free. What more can a youngster want? Electric bikes have become a rage mostly among the youth.
Because it's one of the most beneficial thing in the present day life, because nowadays we see pollution in every step of our life, because we people get many diseases of pollution. Our major cities, metropolitan cities like Bangalore, Hyderabad, Chennai, everyone are affected by pollution. I hope eco-friendly bikes are much needed in our daily use, because we can save pollution and we ourselves can be protected from that. And I hope using that bikes are very much essential in present day life.
Considering most two-wheelers come with petrol engines, a working individual will have to cough up 83 rupees per litre of petrol to commute every day. This sure burns a big hole in the pockets of those who travel more than 10 kilometers a day. In this time and age, using an electric bike makes a lot of sense for all those traveling on a daily basis.
He always kept on saying, like, my mom let me buy a car or Reva, which was always been electric car in the market available. But it's quite expensive to buy a car at this kind of high price and economic conditions. So bike would be much more reasonable for me to go for it, because it will be cheaper for me where I can afford buying an electric bike, and rather like I pay I have a bike which is a petrol bike right now, so I always spend around 500 to 600 bucks every week. So almost like costing around more than 3,000 rupees per month. So buying an electric vehicle probably will reduce my cost of living every month. And anyway, I'm not going to take my bike out of Bangalore. So probably to my office and to my market, prefer a bike which is much more cheaper for me.
Electric bikes are not just cost-effective, they are also pollution-free. They make absolutely no sound on the move and cost only about 10 rupees worth of electricity on a daily basis. We consulted with one of the manufacturing companies of electric bikes in Karnataka, and he just couldn't stop raving about the benefits of using an electric bike.
What it was 3 years ago when we started to what it is now, we've grown close to about 200 folds. We used to sell close to about 15 vehicles a month, and today we're selling close to about 700 vehicles a month. So it is definitely growing. The factors which are actually influencing it, one is the ever-rising petrol price hike. You know, we're the only ones giving in about 120 kilometers for about 10 rupees of charge, and everyone's actually looking out for alternatives now. So yeah, as a market, it's growing. And if you look at youth, I think today about 40% of them, 40% of people who are buying our vehicles constitute youth. The reason being, one, these vehicles have no number plate, no license. So it is forming a perfect fix between someone having or rather gotten bored of riding a bicycle to the time that they can actually get a two-wheeler. So it's helping them move from school back home, tuitions back home. It's helping them do the whole close commute. So it definitely, I mean, we are seeing a surge.
Well, it sure seems like people in the city are becoming more eco-friendly, and with the kind of response electric bikes have received, they are sure here to stay. Nabila for News 9.